Hi,
I'm Tyra.
and I'm Missy, and welcome to Two P.E.A.S and a podcast. And the crowd went wild.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's nice outside. Allergies still acting up, but I got this. I got this.
Yes, we all got it. So listen, we need you guys to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, we're up to 75 subscribers.
Oh, we are rolling.
Mm-hmm.
If we bust 80 by next week,
Yeah. Yeah, so housekeeping, like, share, subscribe. Shout out to our super fans. Oh God, I gotta have brain freeze. Okay, super fans: Dana, Auntie, Renee, Tanya, Jay, Jennifer, BJ, Bay, Jessica. No, Jay is Jay.
Jay is
and
Jessica.
Jessica is my Jessica.
Okay.
Janelle, I'll give Janelle a shout out too.
Hi, Janelle. Shout out, Janelle.
And Captain G.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about
Captain G? Did you see how I did the
okay.
little discount? Did you check that out? Okay. I might use my own discount though. You see what I'm saying? I was hooking it up, but anyway. I think we have an exciting show or webisode for you tonight. I think it's an interesting topic.
Yeah.
And it's really a cold topic because we didn't have a chance to really discuss it. So
yeah,
we really be flying off,
Yeah, sometimes we just, it happens. We do stuff like that.
Right.
Just roll with it with us.
Right.
Like we are.
Right.
So, with this topic, and we don't even have a title for it or anything, but I was on Facebook and I saw someone had posted this topic and it prompted me to say, that might be something that we, might be interesting to discuss. So the post went like such, and I don't remember who posted it, so I'm sorry. I'm not plagiarizing. I just saw you posting it.
They probably copied and pasted too.
It says
people don't write that good.
They do.
No, they don't. When they be those long ones.
I believe you do write that good. However, I believe that you don't spell that well.
I think they copy and paste better. Some people be typing up stuff or having stuff typed. I know they ain't typed that up.
They probably. Well, I think this person might type it up because the way she spells sisters. It's not sisters. She says stars.
That wasn't
stars.
She still could have copied and pasted that from someone who started
like I did.
Right.
Okay, all right, so many sisters are not used to receiving constructive feedback from men because many black households are matriarchal, where the woman is the head. The woman makes the decisions, solely provides, solves all the problems, is the disciplinarian, etc. So when a man is simply assertive and or holds a woman accountable to something, many not only feel attacked, but subconsciously feel that a man has no right to address them in that way. They believe men are out of place, and that is only a woman's role to act in an authoritative manner because this is all they've ever known. And unfortunately, many continue this cycle despite the demands and stressors that come with the lifestyle, mainly out of pride and fear. It is for this reason many are not and will never be receptive of a masculine guidance. What say you?
Well, I think I agree with the writer, whoever the writer may be. I'll start off by saying this, and I may have said this on the podcast before. Jill Scott was in an interview one day, And in the interview, they was talking about relationships and stuff. And she said, if my man can't tell me what to do, he can't tell me what to do. But if my man can tell me what to do, he can tell me what to do. And that man went over somebody's head. But it's basically saying if a man is really a man of, some type of stature, and I'm not talking about size, I'm talking about presence. If he has earned that woman's respect, it doesn't matter. It ain't gonna matter if she was raised in a household that was predominantly women, or the woman was the head of the household. If she respects that man, she's going to listen to him and take into account his input. Old Missy was like the people was writing about. New Missy has evolved, and I realized that it all depends on the man. If the man demands that respect, he's going to get it from me. Just saying. Just saying. Not that man, though, but that's a sidebar. Not you!
I agree with her as well. With me, my family and my upbringing, the women were very dominant in our households, in our lives. All our women were very strong. All our women carried our own for the most part. However, the women who have gotten married, some have learned to let the man lead, but not before teaching them how to lead. I'll say that. Sometimes I guess with men,
What you mean by teaching?
Well, okay, say like you have a man who's not, I'm gonna say who's not, or maybe like this might have been like his first like really serious relationship, and they're not doing what they could, or they're not living up to their potential.
Okay.
So the women in our family kind of push them to teach them, to kind of show them, okay, yeah, you need to do this, 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 and this. In a sense, it's almost as if...
So the women are leading the men?
They're not leading them. They're kind of guiding them on, this is what you should be doing. As a man, this is what you should be doing. If they don't know. I'm saying some of them. If they don't know. This is what you should be doing to get us from here to here. This is what I need you to do. I'm going to do this, but you need to do this, this, and this. And, wait a minute, and that's only because the man may not have, sometimes men need guidance. Right. So once they, you get that and you get to that point, then she feels comfortable enough to fall back and allow you to take over the reins and keep going.
Well, I commend any woman that can role change like that, because old Missy, if I sense weakness, I'm going to take advantage of it. And I will guide you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to boss you. I'm going to do whatever I want to do if you let me do it. And it's really no coming back from that other than just ending the relationship. And that was my experience. Because it's just hard to come back from someone who can't take charge. Like I always tell, my friends and stuff, however you start is how you end. So if he start by letting me kind of guide him and lead, I'm not talking about supporting and, being his help me. I'm talking about if I got to show him the way, that means I'm in front of you and you following me. But that's just me. And I'm speaking from my experience, because most of the guys that I've dealt with, they just allowed me to kind of.
Now I say when I say what I say, I didn't say to say that it was a weakness in them. What I said is to say sometimes you have to guide them. Okay. What is it that you want to do? Like, what is your end goal? What's your end goal, boo? I really want to be a foreman. Okay. So if you want to be a foreman and you want to, run the whole shots, what skills do you have that can help you towards the foreman?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they may not know. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, I did some research. If you really want to be a foreman, you have to take these classes. You have to do this,
Right.
and this. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. So Okay, so go ahead and take these classes.
Okay.
Okay, he's following. He's taking those classes. Okay, he's taking the classes. Something happens and he get pushed back a little bit. Hey, listen. You're gonna have to buckle down. All that hanging out with your friends and stuff. If you really want to be the foreman, you can't keep going out with them when you know you got a class or a test coming up. So
Right.
you need to stay in. So stay focused. Stay on the path. Yeah, baby, you right. All right. He do that. Once he get to that point, okay, I'm here. Guess what? I got the foreman job. Okay, cool. All right, so we got these bills that need to be handled. Da. All right, you got it, right? Yeah, I got it because now I'm making such and such amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So I can lead and do what I need to do.
But see, I don't even think money has. I don't think how much someone makes should matter so much if they are a true leader. Like, it's not about money for me. It's about their presence and their requirements. And I guess it's because I guess I have to consider myself. Am I an alpha woman?
Probably so.
Okay, so as an alpha woman, I need an alpha male. I can't have a male that's kind of passive. No, I don't want to say passive, but I need an alpha male. I need somebody that's going to match my energy. Mm-hmm. Because if they don't match my energy, it's going to end up being a problem because I'm going to run over him.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'll say, you said that you don't think the money thing, that's not an issue.
No, money is an issue, but I'm saying being a leader, money shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
However, I have seen where, for the most part, the women are the breadwinners. They make more money. Some women, and they in that position where they make more money, you can't tell me nothing until you get up here to where I'm at. A lot of women are like that. That is one of the things that I picked up off of from what this young lady was saying. And again, you're talking about the mother.
Right, but she was saying they can't accept constructive criticism. So she really wasn't talking about money. She's talking about communication.
But she's also saying, too, matriarchal, which means that, for the most part, the woman is pretty much the head of the household.
Right.
So
but that doesn't mean just because you're the head of the household don't mean you have money.
No, I didn't say that.
Right, because a lot of times the mothers,
most of the time, they are the leader.
Were on public assistance back in the day. So they didn't have money, but they had a presence. Mm-hmm. So
I know. For me, and this is just for me. I try to. I'm not sure. I ain't trying to take from nobody manhood. But you can't be working at McDonald's and coming in and telling me, hey, where you going at? And I'm making the most money, because I'm going to look at you like, you're going to need to up your game before you can start questioning me. That's me.
A real man ain't going to even do that. A real man ain't going to just settle for McDonald's. Like, an alpha male is not going to settle for McDonald's. He's not. An alpha male is always going to get that money, or get what he's going to get that, whatever he needs to have power. That's what he's going to get.
Okay, so your alpha male who got this power and stuff, and now he's criticizing you on something. Mm-hmm. How do you take that?
What is he criticizing me on? It said constructive feedback. So is it how I cook, how I clean?
Could be anything. He come home from his gig at Well, you're alpha male since he's
he
a
manager.
go-getter.
He a manager.
Since he's a manager. He's the McDonald's manager. And
He
home.
a regional.
He comes home and says, I don't like the way you clean this house. Yeah, you need to start cleaning it this way. I want you to get on your knees and scrub the floor because that's the way my mother did it when I was a kid.
You're going past constructive feedback. You're going to being demeaning.
Is it demeaning?
Telling me that I don't like the way you clean. I want you to get on your hands and your knees.
Because his grandmother and his mother scrubbed their kitchen floor.
Okay.
And so he's telling you, you mop your floor this way. Mm-hmm. It's not as clean as the way my mother and them doing. So I think you should go down and do it that way.
I would say I beg to differ, but guess what I will do? I will hire someone to do it, and you don't even have to worry about the bill. I'll pay that. I don't have a problem with that. Compromise. But they say constructive feedback, so I'm thinking, I don't know, it could be anything, but that's not even an issue that sisters have with just men. They can't even take constructive feedback from women either. It is just a problem that human beings sometimes have in taking constructive criticism because I feel they doubt themselves. And when somebody points out I don't want to say a weakness, but points out a inconsistency or something, it kind of it gets them in their goat because that's what they believe. Mm-hmm. But if someone says, give me some feedback, I'm gonna take it as feedback. I can take it with a grain of salt, and if I believe it, I'll apply it, and if I don't, it's in one ear and out the other, and I'm gonna do it my way.
Well, don't give me no feedback.
Oh, geez.
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't want it.
Why you don't like feedback?
I don't like it because mind your business, leave me alone.
But okay, let's switch roles. How much feedback do you give?
A lot.
Thank you.
Yes.
This podcast is saving you probably thousands in couch time.
I can dish it, but I can't take it.
Why? Why do you think? Because
I'm a Leo girl, and we are perfect in our own eyes.
Right.
That's what we think.
Well, Cancers kind of think that way too, but
I don't know what Cancers think.
Cancers think they're gonna have an outstanding birthday party. That's what the Cancer think. But yeah, I just anytime somebody like criticizes me, critiques me, or sometimes I am giving a side eye, but at the end of the day, it don't matter to me.
You don't really pay it no mind, do you?
I don't pay it no mind.
I think you do. But I don't think you would put it out there and let people know that you do. Mm-hmm. I think you think about it, and sometimes it may bother you, but other times you may just kind of shrug it off. But I do think that sometimes it does kind of bother you.
No, if you bring something to me at that moment, I may be like, okay, but later on I'll think about it, and if I because I really think about it, and I really try to hold myself accountable to myself, which I don't. That's the most important person when I'm thinking about me and my behaviors and how I act. I have to hold myself accountable because it's at the end of the day, it's just me and me. Mm-hmm. So if you say I handled a situation wrong, and at that moment I'm like, nah, I think I did good. I was fine. We're good. But later on that night, I might think, I'm like, oh yeah, well, she said this, and maybe I could have done it, and maybe, And if I convince myself that what you were saying has some validity, then I will act on that.
Right.
But if I talk to myself and myself say, and we still on the same page, ain't nothing happening.
That's true. That's true. Because you have said, I thought about what you said, and you were right. So you have done that before.
No, I'm I hate to toot my own horn, but I think I'm an outstanding person. Like, I really think
Lord,
I think
if you don't think it,
nobody else will. I gotta hold myself accountable. So, no, I'm not perfect, but I do believe, I think I put more thought into things as I get older, and with age comes wisdom. So I try to exercise that. Like, I really try. I try not to be stubborn and just set in my ways and just say I'm gonna do this because I don't want to do the opposite. That's why I have conversations with myself. I'm like,
and what yourself say?
Self.
Do yourself answer you back?
But the reality is, everybody knows right from wrong. Generally, everybody knows right from wrong, and sometimes we just choose to excuse the wrong in what we believe is right.
Right.
So I just try to, if I truly believe I'm wrong, I will hold myself accountable to whatever that wrong is. And sometimes the apology might come years later, but it'll come. Because it might be something else in my life that has, triggered me to rethink a situation that may have happened when I was a little more immature and younger, and, some of the things I learned in church growing up, I really couldn't apply it. But now as an older adult, I understand it and can apply those principles. And, I was raised Christian and I am a Christian. So a lot of the way that I move is based on my Christian upbringing. And I just what would Jesus do? I just tell somebody, what would Missy do? That's how they should start asking themselves, like, what would Missy do?
Okay. What would Jesus do? What would Missy do?
I know. I know.
I don't know about that. I'm just thinking about it because I know me, and I don't like constructive feedback, but I'm learning. Like you said, I'm getting old. I'm learning. I've had some, maybe like once or twice I was wrong. Yes, once or twice I was wrong.
Right.
And I accepted that wrong. But there have been times where I have been told I was wrong, and then we come back and I was right.
Well, I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day.
But I'm always right, except for those 2 times.
Oh, okay. Okay. My numbers might be a little higher than 2. I might have maybe 4. but
So, do you ever think, was there ever a point where you thought, like she said, that do you believe that a man was out of place for giving you constructive feedback?
Oh, definitely. It wasn't even feedback; it was an opinion. It was a suggestion, and we had discussed the suggestion at length, and I told him what my position was, and I did not agree with his position, and I thought that was it. But then later on, in a group full of people, he's going to bring it back up as if that's going to change my mind. Or, I'm going to somehow feel pressured to go, his way, which he found out that, I don't succumb to peer pressure. I really don't. So, just like I said, I was not with it then. I wasn't with it again. But now he's saying I embarrassed him in front of, friends or whatever. I just see it as I didn't embarrass you. You wanted to have this conversation that you already knew my position. Mm-hmm. So if you were willing to have this debate, because it wasn't an argument. It wasn't like an argument. It was just, basically I shut it down right there. And he said I was, emasculated. I emasculated him.
Clip the balls. Oh, goodness. So
was I wrong in that situation? Now that I've had time to digest it, now that I've had time to think about it, I don't think I was wrong.
Okay.
So, he gets no apology. I'm sorry he felt the way he felt, but he gets no apology for that. I think he owed me an apology. Nah, I got a whole list of things he owes me an apology for, but I'll keep that to myself and stay on topic. I think he owes me an apology for bringing it up again.
It's old news.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I honestly don't. If it's the right person, I don't have a problem getting constructive criticism or feedback or being told. I got to put this in a lot of quotes. Told what to do. Even that sounds a little weird, but in my mind it makes sense. I don't even mind that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who maybe the woman may be a little bit more, I'm gonna say a little bit more assertive. Also, the income may be a little bit higher, but she allows the man to lead. Mm-hmm. And seems like it works well in their household, I suppose.
Because most likely he demands that he respects the hierarchy.
Yeah.
I am the man. There are certain decisions that I want to make. There are certain decisions that I will get your input on, but at the end of the day, it's going to be my decision. Mm-hmm. I really don't have a problem with that. I really don't. Now, my problem is, the whole... I'm very convincing, though, so it's hard for me not to win. Mm-hmm. So I just make it sound good. But I find it almost sexy. Like... Oh, Lord! I'm saving some money on the couch now.
Speaking of that comment you just made, just something that just popped in my head. Do you remember the episode on A Different World where Whitley always had money, and she was spending all the money, and Dwayne Wayne was telling her you have to stop, whatever, whatever, and it was something that he told her not to get, and she got it, and so he was like, I don't care. I told you not to get it, or something. I don't know if he said you should take it back or something. And it's like he just based at her, and she was like, and then she said, "I love it when you take charge, Daddy," and grabbed her and hugged him or whatever. That sounds like this.
That's what it is. It's like what Jill Scott said. If my man can't tell me what to do, he can't tell me what to do. But if he can tell me what to do, Lord, he can tell me what to do.
Yes.
It's for the few guys that watch. Guys, let us know. When you're being assertive, I don't even want to say assertive because I don't want it to look negative. Yeah, I just want it to be like a leader. You're leading me.
Right.
So that's big. That's big.
I think a lot of it has to do with the guy too, and the guy's his personality's demeanor. Because some guys are not. What? No, it could be. Some guys are not. Some guys are not that type to like that
Can
commanding.
y'all hear when I be saying whisper
type.
stuff? I'm just wondering.
Some guys don't have that type of presence that make you want to say, oh, you know what I'm saying? So if you have like a little guy who's just like just quiet and calm or whatever, for the most part, a woman may not really kind of, you know.
It's almost like children. You know, it's parents who, whatever they've done, they've established some type of communication with their child that it only takes a look for the child to get in order. Right. Then this other person's got to beat their children up and down the street, and the child said, they out there counting 1, 2. I said 2. So, and then you had the parents who just don't do anything, and their child running around, climbing the walls,
bringing bottles of liquor to school and feeding them to kindergartens. But I'm gonna digress on that one.
Oh Lord, okay.
You ain't read about that? You said it was all on the news. Okay. The kindergarten who brought the liquor to school and fed it to her classmates.
She just wanted happy hour.
Happy hour during lunchtime.
But did she
and
know?
One of the kids was she knows. She told them it was liquor because one of the kids drank 4 sips and said she felt woozy. She said it's liquor.
I'm sorry to be laughing.
I bought you liquor.
I'm sorry to be laughing.
I bought you one of my mama's and my daddy's Jack Daniels wine coolers liquor.
Oh my gosh. It's not funny because that's dangerous, but it's so funny. It's like,
I don't even know how to.
Was the child also in kindergarten?
Yeah, they all were in kindergarten.
Okay, so she didn't know. Right?
Lunchtime. But my thing with that is the teacher, you didn't see her pull out this bottle and pour this liquor in everybody's cup.
What cup? Where they get cups from?
They probably had cups on their thermoses or whatever. She poured them all cups. She probably bought the cups. She got the cups from the liquor store. You know the plastic cups you get from the liquor store.
Yeah. Like, as a parent, I would be truly concerned. But as a person who loves her libation, it's cracking me. Because I'm thinking, like, I could see my grandson saying, oh, you know, BB does this. I want to do this like BB. So, yeah. It's a learning lesson. It's a learning lesson.
The little girl knew what she was doing. Because she told them it was liquor in there. So she knew.
Right, but she probably ain't I got to wait till I'm 21 to do this.
She knew she went. Ain't no way. We knew not to touch grandma's little Miller ponies in the refrigerator. We knew not to touch them Miller ponies. We knew that. That little girl knew what she was doing. She was being sneaky. She deserved a butt whooping, mama. She deserved
I'm sure she's going to get one.
I want to know what the administration did regarding that.
They probably hold the parents accountable.
They should. But it was all.
You see, I have a potential. You know, I have a lock on my liquor cabinet. I don't have it on there now. But
with your mouthwash in there.
Girl, stop! That came from somewhere. I didn't even drink it. It's a whole.
It's still in it.
It's this full. I didn't even use it.
Gee, no sauce. But okay. So yeah. So yes. Ladies, listen to your man. Let your man lead no matter what his income is.
Right. Listen to your man if your man is a man. If your man is a bonehead and he just trying to get off on telling you what to do, then nah, I ain't listening to you. I ain't listening to you, Jack. You can kill that. You can get back, Jack. There has to be a level of respect. And there has to be a level of love. There has to be a level of care and love. Mm-hmm. Because correction with love is always a positive thing. It's when correction come with a whole bunch of other, nah. But when somebody guides you, leads you in love, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
And also too, if he's doing what he's supposed to do, you probably feel like, you probably can receive the constructive feedback a little bit better if he's
I need to
Failing
get a
is
better
different.
understanding this constructive feedback. What is
Well, yeah. I mean,
Like,
I don't know what the.
Mine used to tell me I couldn't
know
dress.
that.
He said I was a Bama.
Many sisters are used to receiving constructive feedback from men because many black households are matriarchal, where the woman is the head. I'm gonna just go with to think that she's probably thinking that like, you know, the man can't say too much. A lot of women are. We are strong.
I know, but do we want
Women
to
are
mother
strong.
men? Like, I don't want a guy that I have to mother. I mother my children.
Yeah.
If I gotta mother somebody,
You might not have to mother him.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I saw it on the thing. I'm sorry, y'all. This is like a weirdo.
No, I actually think it was a good discussion because you know we do. Most of us are in relationships or have been in relationships and will be going into relationships. So these are some of the discussions that we may not have with our dudes, but it's maybe a discussion you might want to have when you and your girlfriends get together, just to prick your mind or your spirit to think differently. Like, I try to learn from my failed relationships, and all of them have failed. Well, I ain't with nobody right now, so all of them have failed. So it's something that I try to take from every relationship, and I think my last relationship was probably the most teaching relationship, because I used to say when we was together, I didn't know if we was gonna be together always, but I knew that I would be a better woman in a relationship because of that person, because of our relationship.
Sorry, Molly, I keep touching you. I'm sorry.
Molly always trying to be all up in the video.
You know.
You should see she laid out. Molly, baby. Molly's birthday is next week.
Oh, happy birthday, Molly.
Next Wednesday. Oh, gosh. I'm planning to have a little cake and ice cream for my mom next Wednesday.
Oh, jeez.
So I'll be...
sorry, I won't be there.
Okay.
I have a fun fact.
What's a fun fact?
I have a fun fact. Do you know why McDonald's Cokes taste so good and taste better than other restaurant fast? Because McDonald's, Coca-Cola, makes McDonald's Coke. They have some catered directly to McDonald's, and when they ship their Cokes, the other people get their Cokes shipped in like boxes and like containers, but McDonald's Cokes are shipped in
canisters,
metal canisters that stays cold, that has to stay cold. And so when they get them in the McDonald's place, they have a refrigerator for those as well. So that's
what's hard. Thank you for that. Like, I don't know how I survived.
Tastes so good.
I don't know how I survived life without that bit of information. Thank you. Thank you.
Compliments of a clickbait.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, you can actually tell Ellen and Floyd.
Oh yes. Okay. So if anybody is one of my Facebook friends, you will see the other day I had posted a post. Someone stole. I ordered some teeth whitening kit from a reputable company, and someone
that's endorsed by
two people,
Ellen and Floyd, Ellen DeGeneres and Floyd Mayweather.
Yes, my new friends. And when I opened my package, my teeth whitening kits weren't in there. It was replaced with a little box of some type of honey, some type of natural honey. And I was very upset So I called the company and, and I told them, and I thought I was scammed. I thought the company scammed me. I thought I was on the website and they sent me I thought that it was a scam website. And so when I called the company and they told me, well, no, we don't sell that product. I don't know that. And I said, I know you don't. So why did I get this thing? So the guy told me that he would send me out another order and and a free gift. And so I proceeded to send Ellen.
Hold it. So why didn't it stop right there? If you talk to the company.
Because I still thought he was a scam.
Okay.
How do I know that number on that scam website didn't go to the right people and not back to the scam people?
Right.
So I sent Ellen a message on social media. And then I found Floyd Mayweather and sent him a DM on Instagram. And I told them both about this. And since they were endorsing this, I wanted them to handle the situation. Yesterday.
No, did you really think they want to do something?
I don't know, but I was upset. I just wanted somebody to hear me.
When you get upset, that's it. You want to be heard.
I wanted them to hear me and know what's going on. Yes. And I really wanted them to feel sorry for me and send me some money. I did. Deep down, I think I wanted more. I wanted money more than I thought maybe they felt sorry for me. Send me some money with my teeth whitening kit.
Oh gosh.
But
today,
actually yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, when I went to the mailbox, I had a package and my teeth whitening was in there with my free gift.
So hold it. So the very expensive honey whitener that you actually received, very expensive. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Somebody thought they was doing me an injustice, but they actually did me a justice because this little thing of honey, when I did the research on it, this thing was a detox. It's supposed to give you energy, stamina. It's supposed to clean out
have you been taking it?
Stuff. I have not because I'm scared and I need to ask my doctor if it's okay to take it.
Okay, I thought that's what he was going to the
no, I wish. But and then I looked at it and saw how much it cost, and I was like, "Oh, you thought you was getting over on me when you sent me this little expensive thing of honey that I probably never buy myself." And now I got my tooth whitener.
Well, what is the learning lesson?
The learning lesson is
when God blesses you, accept it as a blessing and don't see it as a curse.
How did I know that was a blessing? I didn't know that they wasn't stealing my stuff from me.
Just breathe first to see. Google first what you got.
No. Because I wanted what I ordered.
Right.
But however, I am pleased with whomever stole my teeth whitening kit and replaced it with that very expensive honey. I'll let you know how it works next week after I talk to my doctor to ask her if I can take it.
Tyra, you so funny.
So I'm going to send Ellen and Floyd a message and let them know that I received my product. But if they should happen to want to still send the money, they can. Mm-hmm. I'm okay. I'm open to the money. I really am.
I'm open to money too. Anybody out there want to send me some money? Oh, you know what? Speaking of send me some money, my son who lives in California has started his own cleaning company. It's called Devine Shine Elite. Based in Los Angeles, California. And what he does is, I guess, hostels are very popular. They might be popular here in DC too, but they're very popular in California. So he cleans these hostels, which are, it's like a hotel, but you share, it's like a shared living space or something. But anyway, this is what he's doing now, and he has started a GoFundMe. So if you feel, generous and want to sow into his business so I can stop sewing, Please give to his Devine Shine Elite. I know that's the name on Instagram. I'm not sure what the name is on the GoFundMe, but Devine Shine Elite.
Put it in. We'll put it in the
Oh yeah, we'll put it in there. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you want to know something else that I read today?
What'd you read?
Beyonce and Rihanna partnered to invest in a French brand.
A French what brand?
I don't know. I forgot to finish reading it, but I saw it and was like, oh, I meant to go back to read it. I wrote it down for me to go back to read it. And
from what I heard, this is not their first partnership.
Well, this is Beyonce's first partnership with Rihanna, and you know Rihanna is a billionaire. She makes more than Beyonce. So I'm thinking, and it might be a little bit shady, but if it was me, I think she probably partnered with her because she know that Riri got that business savvy. So she like, oh, if I get with her, I know this brand gonna blow up.
I think
Because y'all all thought that because of Beyonce was Beyonce, that her
House of
brand and
Ariel.
everything was going to be.
Ivy.
But what it did
Ivy
was,
Park.
yeah. But Rihanna
I think
was
she
like,
I think she the cost. I think she outcost herself. Like her fans most likely are not rich. So if she had made a line that was more accessible to her fans, her fan base, she probably, like Fenty, from what I hear, is not very expensive. Is it? I don't know. I had to buy my bras and stuff at Lane Bryant.
no, Fenty's not bad, and then she has that VIP program, so that's a good thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think her stuff was worth the money. To be
Good
honest
stuff.
with you, Beyonce's, them jeans and stuff, they didn't look like they was worth.
I remember
the
I
money.
used to have a House of Devine top and yoga pants. Oh my God, that was the most comfortable outfit. I used to love it.
I think Marshalls.
What, still now?
No, back then when it went under.
Oh, well, it don't matter because it was so comfortable. I loved it, but yeah, I don't know. I probably outgrew it. Well,
Okay.
I think this is it. There's something else I wanted to say.
Nothing else.
Oh, next week we do have a guest coming to, I was going to say the red table. This is not the red table.
Don't say that.
This is not the red table. But, yeah, we have a guest. We're planning to have a guest next week. So I'm thinking next week's webisode is going to be hilarious and informative because it's 3 great minds that will, be coming to you live. Okay? All right. So in closing, like, share, and subscribe. Please.
Yeah, come on, y'all. Get us
Can
up to
everyone
80.
share the link on their social media? Like, share the link on your social media and then ask your social media to share the link on theirs, and then they share it on theirs. Y'all remember the old commercial?
And so on, and so on, and so on, and so on.
Oh, you know what? I hadn't discussed this with you, but I just like to kind of put it out there that during the summer, I think we should take a hiatus for July and August and come back. Like the real TV shows take their summer break.
Why are you so busy?
This is no lie. My weekends are already booked for like almost every weekend in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're a real show. So the real shows go on hiatus, summer hiatus, and then in September they come back. Mm-hmm. And this will be our 1-year anniversary. Mm-hmm. So we got to think. During the summer, we're going to think of something special, something special. Maybe we'll have 1,000 subscribers by then, and we can go live. But it's up to you.
We're gonna have 1,000 by then. We ain't even got 80.
No, but we're gonna rerun our shows, and hopefully people. Me and you need to get in a fight. If we get in a fight, we're gonna go viral. We'll get our subscribers. We could just we're gonna practice that over the
We're
summer.
not gonna fight.
Look, just go.
We're gonna
Will Smith. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was so funny. That was right on time. Right, yeah. So I got to talk it over with Tyra, but my vote is for summer hiatus. Unless you want to do something solo, you can do it like a singing.
Y'all know I.
You can do a sing. You can do a singing episode.
I can sing. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna sing.
I know that's right.
We're
Well,
yeah.
in closing,
Yes.
we hope your